Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20, EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints
going up
and
against
the
Detroit Lions.
With that, let's head inside the Ford Field in
We are
Detroit.
in Ford
We're standing
Field
by
in
the two
Detroit,
men who will bring you
Michigan.
this one,
It's
Brandon
week
Gaudin
4,
and Charles Davis.
game
Okay, Coach,
7
coming to you
of
from the
the
venue that hosted the
2020
Super
NFL
Bowl back
season.
in February of 06.
Y'all
Welcome
like
to
us
Ford
now?
Field
See
in
you all
downtown
soon.
Detroit. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this club is just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Brent, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first pick of the second round back in 2001. And that's the veteran Drew Brees.
Drew Brees' accomplishments have been borderline astounding. When you look back at what people thought about him coming out of college, so-called height issue, you name it, he can do it. And boy, does he prepare well for each and every game.
On first down, Brees. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's son. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield there for first and 10. Brees now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
After the incomplete pass here now is second and 10. Throwing now is Brees. And Thomas has it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 42. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to it because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. And the starting crew defensively for Detroit.
When you talk about pure speed on the corner, you have to talk about Darius Slay because this guy in high school, 100-meter, 200-meter state champ, he can flat out run. The thing he's looking to increase, takeaways. Only 7 takeaways in his last 4 seasons. He wants to live up to his nickname, which is Big Play Slay.
Ball to 42 as they come up second and 10. Brees to throw again. And that is incomplete here. Tre'Quan Smith, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down.
was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And Gibbs got it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll give him a grab at the Lions' 22-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
You still have back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Breeze a quick throw out to Thomas. And it's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. The first carry down. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
But I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the penalty.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them in contract time.
On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. And Lutz puts this one through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Following the main field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford is a big-arm guy who's learned how to temper some of his throws. Actually has added a lot more touch and accuracy as his career has gone along. Big-time confidence in his arm, though. Any throw you want, he can make it.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Faking to give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. That'll be taken in by Kenny Galladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some respite on it. Because if you go lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And now we're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And now look at the Saints starting defense.
You can say a lot of things about the great play of Kiko Alonso, but the number one thing you won't say, he will hit you.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Out of the gun, Stafford. The throw for Golladay is going to be intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Back out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. They'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw, it's Breeze. And down he goes. Christian Jones coming in hard there on the blitz, and it gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Breeze down the throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
Ready?
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready? Ready?
Now the first down carry, it's Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I see the staff is up in the booth watching the game. They may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? I want to check into a throw the next time.
On second down, Kamara. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 19. This drive has been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs. Hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So what do you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Breeze now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Breeze makes this one with Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Breeze. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Breeze. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And Lutz's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays, give it up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like that one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Following the main field goal, wants to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And it'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Back out is Matthew Stafford in the Lions offense. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. Let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 23. They begin the drive with Johnson. A.J. Klein on the tackle there.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's featured no touchdowns, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. Take it in at the 22. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Now onto the field comes New Orleans. And their 2 drives thus far, both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0. But the ability to move the ball is evident.
No, that's, heartening, as they say. But it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
Bree's going to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out. They ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure on the passer.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and taking it across midfield and just shy of 40. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
I like that one, Parker. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's the best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's going to let this go for the end zone. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith, 41 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it to make it now 13-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. Yet a good return as he stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's got to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Now a first down throw. Stanford. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Oh, he slipped right by him. 23 yards on the play.
When you run a screen pass really well, you kind of like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive lineman with it faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Stanford on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stanford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, it's Stanford. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to get to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field goal try. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away the lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Breeze now. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Kamara. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has been a hard-hitting affair to this point, and you got to expect we'll see more of the same in the second half. And to bring the action your way, let's get it right back out to Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A carry down for McKissick. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. Now, those are the 3rd and long, and you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They got to make some moves.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Stafford. And that is incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
There's Sam Martin now. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Harris now to return. We'll call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. Now the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
To get a little more cushion. So Bree's going to leave the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. No room to be had there on the 1st down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Trey Flowers there on the tackle. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offensive perspective right now. They got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That was well defended, and while its completion resulted in a loss of yardage, it's really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. On the return, here's Agnew. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out along the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I'm going to tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if something we have the casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here's Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They say 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Back to throw, Stafford. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you give those linebackers a freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll get this down over to about the 46. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
People worry about throwing the ad route because often it can get jumped and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, that's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone up?
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said...
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Amendola's got it complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Stafford. And he's got Amendola on the connection. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another try as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Stafford now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. He keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
2 yards, good enough for first. They will run it. It's McKesson. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing well on this drive. And once again, they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Stafford now to throw. And that's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a first down.
That was a right run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, was able to make the short catch, and put the down marker back to 1.
First and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run forward with Bo Scarborough, and he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
What's been the air game has taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'd be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Taking it in for a yard out. As they're now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. It might not do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets him 6 points.
In a contract time, you want to show touchdowns scored way more than you want to show yards per carry.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And he puts the children within 3. It's 13-10. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Here's Martin now following the score as they'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Breeze a quick throw out to Thomas. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Running with Kamara. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only a yard of the pickup there, but it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I put the word big in capital letters here. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. For the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And Ken's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Murray. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They go with Murray again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his loss here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Kamara. And an alley to run. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That good for 19 on a first down. Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space. And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now. That's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Ready?
Drew Brees with a kneel down, and now to do it. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gott. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.
The Saints are winners, 13-10. Gonna end this soon, and I'll be back with another one. We have one more game, then I'm gonna be done. Maybe there will be 4 more tomorrow. So I'm gonna set this up and see you in a minute.